Hello. All right. So there are many tracks to be happy. One of the most effective, proven ways to be happy in the world is to manifest a state of gratitude. All right. And this is not something that just some people have and other people don't, although, you know, probably some of us are more have a propensity for it, or it comes easier, whatever way, but it's totally learnable. And I want to teach you right now how to have an incredible gratitude practice in your life. All right, this is gonna be a 3-minute practice maybe for you. It's gonna be super simple and it's gonna have incredible impact in your life. I call it the 3G3 practice, and I'm gonna explain how it goes right now, okay? So, as I mentioned, gratitude is incredibly important, and actually just walking through the world in a state of kind of wonder and thankfulness is almost really, it's like the only way we really want to be. Now, you know, of course that's not true. We want to have amazing sex and we want to have a lot of excitement and we want to have all these ways. But think about a life where if the basic background kind of feeling, the basic experience of how you are and who you are is one of being thankful and grateful, and joyful, right? Pretty amazing, okay? So the way we do this is, I suggest getting right up out of bed in the morning and grabbing a seat, okay? And the first 3 in the practice are 3 conscious breaths, okay? Now, if you're not sure what that means, it's taking your mind as best you can, don't overthink it, don't worry, but out of the thinking realm and just presencing yourself, right? So maybe 3 full breaths. In and out is 1 breath, in and out is another breath, and in and out is a 3rd breath, okay? So that's 3. Now we're gonna get to the G part. We're gonna do 3 gratitudes, okay? Think of anything. Okay, it could literally be the sunrise. It could be the fact that your mom was great when you were growing up. It could be a friend you just met. It could be the littlest thing, like you got a great night's sleep. But come up with something that you're grateful for, all right? Now the simple practice here is just to think of a few things that you're grateful for, kind of focus on them for a minute, and then do the second 3, which is to do 3 breaths again, but really anchoring in on that gratitude feeling. So we're gonna breathe into the gratitude feeling that we just manifested by thinking of 3 things to be grateful for. I want to tell you a quick story. They actually did tests of this against placebo and against prescription pills that helped. Just a gratitude practice for people that were clinically depressed actually had more effect than either placebo or the drugs, okay? So this is an incredibly powerful practice to be happier. All right, so let me share with you a deeper way to do this practice, okay? In the gratitude portion, when you're thinking of them, I want you to anchor each gratitude as best you can into your physical reality, into your mental reality, and then into your emotional body, all right? We're gonna hit all 3 realms of ourself. So as you pick something to be grateful for, I suggest maybe you put your hand on your chest, maybe your belly, okay? And just anchor with the heat or the cold or whatever the sensation, the pressure, the feeling, just for a moment, just kind of anchor, okay? So I'm gonna be grateful for my mom for a second. My mom's an amazing woman, right? Hand on belly and just kind of get centered. And then I'm gonna think of my mom. I'm gonna think of memories with her. I'm gonna think of imagined stuff in the future I wanna do with her. I'm gonna just get creative and just find ways. Maybe remember laughing with her or her laughing, or a great dinner we went to, or a time she was really loving when I was little, okay? And I'm just gonna allow that mental movie, not for too long, but just let it play out, okay? And as I do that, the next step is to try and consciously bring that in and notice, how do I feel about that, all right? If it's not naturally bringing up happiness, excitement, gratitude, I'm gonna manifest some of that. I'm gonna say, you know, to myself internally, I feel really grateful for that, okay? And then that would be doing 1 gratitude. So it's a little more than the simple way. It's just thinking about it a little bit more deeply, anchoring presence with it, thinking about it, creating a movie, right, in our head with it, either through memory or imagination or whatever, and then anchoring it into the real tangible sensation and feeling of gratitude. Either we notice it arising or we actually sort of, you know, think, I'm so grateful for that, and just do our best, right? Now, many of us have really stuffed our emotions down, especially people who have been through trauma and pain, okay? So it could feel absolutely amazing to do this, or you may need more work to sort of get in touch with your emotions, all right? If you need more help with that, reach out to me. I'm happy to try and help you, okay? Because getting in touch with emotions, right? Letting the bad ones process through and really honoring the great ones when we're here is one of the things that just makes life incredibly rich and wonderful, okay? So anyway, to wrap it up, the 3G3 practice, right? 3 breaths, 3 gratitudes, and 3 breaths. Make it a practice. Make it as long or short as you want to do it. But if you add that to your life in any capacity, in any regular way, you're going to be strengthening the muscle of happiness and gratitude. And what your brain's going to do is it's going to start getting wired that way, and it's going to start popping up things that you're grateful for all through the day, many, many days.